3rd of July 2025. I am conducting an experiment to see if I go 88 miles per hour, I will go into the future. No, I'm kidding. Nope, I'm just coming up to a stop sign, like I usually do. Nothing big about that. Oh, the fire truck or ambulance went that way. Alright. We are on our way, hopefully. Now, every once in a while I may stop talking because I'm concentrating or I just don't have anything to say. But don't worry, I'm still here. Or I feel like I shouldn't say anything and you should just take in the atmosphere, perhaps. I don't know. Artistic. You know, I might play music. Who knows? We'll see in post whether this audio will work out or not. Also, we'll see in post whether these little arms of mine are going to work out. They look like they're already starting to kind of droop, but I really can't tell. I'd have to really measure where the camera is versus where the windshield is. And then I went, wow, look at that. Holy cow, somebody put a giant American flag on a crane. There you go. It's the 3rd of July, 2025. And there you go, there's an American flag. It's like one of those ones that are at the car lot. Look at that thing, it's like a spider. That's pretty cool. Wondered how much it costs to do that. Well worth the money. It made me happy. Isn't that what money's for, right? I think. I don't know. I think most of us would agree. Although they say money can't buy happiness, but, you know, in this case it did. They usually have a lot of fireworks things around here. There's a few lakes around here where they put barges up and shoot fireworks out. Out to my left, there's a small city or town that usually puts a barge on the lake and shoots off fireworks. So I'll probably be putting a 360 camera in my backyard or something like that to see what I can capture on tomorrow night. I'm actually off tomorrow, so I can do that. I might even... Whoa, police. Thank goodness I saw that. It just kept going. It's amazing how many people don't pull over for emergency vehicles anymore. It's kind of sad. Anyway, enough of politics or whatever you want to call that. Social studies? I don't know. So anyway, yeah, tonight I'll probably put a 360 camera in the backyard, maybe some 3D cameras. But, you know, I've learned something over the years that when you're photographing fireworks, you have, in 3D, you have to put a long distance between your cameras because the fireworks are way out there in the sky. So you're talking about maybe a mile away or more, depending on whether you're close to the place where they're launched or whatever. In the neighborhood, I might be anywhere from a couple of houses away to maybe a quarter of a mile away. I don't know. A couple of acres away. I don't know. Acres away. Oh, sorry. Got a little carried away there. So yeah, I think I'll do that. And as for the camera I'm using right now, it's an Insta360 X4, the preferred camera for motorcyclists, supposedly. Actually, what's interesting is BMW actually kind of endorsed it, sort of, I guess, because they actually have a BMW Insta360. It says BMW Motorrad on it. That's the motorcycle division of BMW. So they kind of endorsed it because they put their logo on it. If I bought a new Insta360 from Amazon, Insta360 X4 from Amazon, it would cost me, I think, think $100 or just over $100 more to buy the BMW version. I bought mine used on eBay, and it would have cost me $200 or $300 more for the BMW version because people are selling it like it's rare or something. I guess maybe they don't know you can get it on Amazon, or maybe I can't get it on Amazon, but that's where I saw it. I saw that it said Insta360 X4 BMW, and I was like, what? So I looked at it, and sure enough, it said BMW motor rod on it. It's got it printed on the actual camera. It's got it printed on the case that comes with the little like shock thing that comes with the camera. So that's pretty cool. And of course, I'm pretty sure there's a little logo or something on the paperwork to show you, yes, you bought the BMW version. So if you want to pay a couple $100 more to get that, that's cool. Now, you may be thinking, oh, well, you should buy the one on Amazon because it's only $100 more. Yeah, that's a brand new camera, so it would be several $100s more than what I paid for this one on eBay. So, no, I'm not going to do that, even though it would be cheaper to buy it. I guess it's still cheaper to buy it brand new on eBay as a BMW version. Maybe? I don't know. Probably not. I think the used BMW one on eBay or two that I saw were cheaper because they're used. Go ahead, car. I got here later. Go ahead. No. Me and the tan car go. Oh, I guess Tan didn't want to go because I started moving. Oh well. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Really, it's supposed to be kind of in a circle, but I figure on the main highway you should, if you're not turning, you should just go. The two people that are facing each other should go. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Oops, here we are again. I see lights. And they're coming this way. So we're going to pull over. Today I'm riding a 2009 R1200R. I just put a new clutch in this, so it is operating pretty well. The other day I ran out of gas because I was stupid and I didn't get gas on my way home, and then I forgot about it and didn't even look at my computer readout to see that I needed to get gas, so that was kind of real stupid. Then I walked about over a mile to Walmart where they had a gas station, and a guy that was at the gas station went inside the little store thing before me, and then he came out because nobody was in there, and then I stepped in and I looked around to see if they had gas cans that I could buy. No, they did not. So I had to walk all the way over to Walmart, which is a little bit more distance from the gas station at Walmart to Walmart, because they usually put the gas stations right out front, as you may know from your own experience. And by that time, I think I was suffering heat stroke, because I had my full regalia on. I had removed my jacket while I was walking, but man, how I would have liked to take my riding pants off at that point. So I called somebody because I was just like, I can't walk all the way back there. There's no way I'm going to do that. And they said, oh, well, while we're waiting, go get something to eat, all that stuff. And I had already gotten a Pepsi and had started trying to cool down. It was great inside Walmart. The air conditioning felt amazing. Then, because I had so much sweat on me, I started kind of like having like a fever freeze, so to speak. Plus, like I said, also, I may have suffered a bit of heat stroke, I don't know. Because when I was at Subway to get a sandwich, they were talking to me, and at that point, I was starting to have the feeling that the darkness was closing in on me, you know, you're about to faint or whatever. And she was saying, sir, something or other, and I said, oh, sorry, I just walked 20 minutes. I didn't know how far I had walked until the person drove me back. And I said, let's put the trip odometer on. I want to see how far I walked. And it was over a mile. So I was just like, dang. It took me maybe 23 minutes, maybe, I don't know. So, anyway, that was horrible. I hope I never do that again. I should be looking at my indicators. But no, I didn't. I don't know why. And I don't know why I'm talking like this. I don't know why. I don't know. Okay, anyway. Onward and upward to other things. So the bike, when I was running out of gas, did not tell me that it was low, because this bike, for some reason, I think it might have a somewhat broken fuel indicator. I mean, it'll tell me I've got a full tank when I've got a full tank, but then 60 miles down it says I've got half a tank, and then lower than that, you can kind of forget about it. At that point, you got to judge by your trip odometer whether you need gas, and it's about 180 some miles that I can go on before it'll start acting weird. And yeah, it was starting to act weird. The throttle was doing weird things, and I was just like, why is it doing this? Because I just put in a new clutch, so I'm kind of like on edge. I'm just like, uh-oh, what did I do? Did I do it wrong? What's going on? I don't think you can do it wrong, so to speak, unless you're really, really bad, because this bike is so easy. BMW made it really nice to change the clutch on this one. Of course, that's only relative ease, because now they have wet clutches and they're in the front. So all you have to do is take off the radiator and open up the front of the engine cover, and there you go, there's your clutch. And yeah, this camera is definitely sinking into the horizon here. I may have to stop and readjust it.